Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? This is Inzaghi's Inter. This is Hakan Çalhanoğlu. This is Marcus Thuram. And this is the real Nicolo Barella. What is good, guys? Welcome back on the Uncle Sharma channel. We are here to obviously react to this massive, as Language Tools has perfectly said, statement win by Inter away at Napoli, because this is historic. This win is historic, guys. Inter don't win away at Napoli very, very rarely. We did it, on the Conte, but I read a stat that said something, around in the last 20 something years, Inter have won very, very, very few times away in Napoli. So this is not something small. This is not to be underestimated. This was a massive, massive win by Inter. 3-0. I could have never predicted that. I think with Dom, with the Napoli talk in the pre-match, we were talking about, I predicted like a 2-1 victory or something, close. But this was a strong, resounding, clear, clean sheet victory. Scoreline may be harsh on Napoli. Let's be honest. Napoli weren't that bad. It wasn't a 3-0 type of performance from Napoli. A little bit harsh on them, but it shows the power of this Inter team, who didn't even play that well, to be honest. This is not one of the best performances of the season, but this was a proud, controlled, measured, and clinical Inter performance, which is what we want from a, touch wood, anything, future hopeful champions of Italy. And this was against, by the way, I know it doesn't seem like it. These are the current champions of Italy, by the way, Napoli. And as always, balance is restored in the world, because Juve the other day winning against Monza in like the most, unconvincing Allegri way. They were drawing at 1.11, and then they get just the last minute winner. They were getting dominated. I think it was like 68% possession for Monza or something crazy like that away. So balance once again has been restored into the world, into go back on top of Serie A. And wow, I am gassed. I can't wait to get into the comments with you guys and talk to you guys more about this crazy, impressive performance. So let's see who is in house. Shout out to Jan Zoma. Yes, Future Hendrix. I did. I think he probably is. Let's talk about it in a minute. But at the moment, fresh out of the game, he's my man of the match right now. We can discuss it. We can talk about it. Who it could be. But thinking about it straight away after the match, some of the saves he made, especially in the first half, and in the second half, even some saves that didn't count because of offside, but he was still making those saves. And he's now officially, I think, got more clean sheets that Onana had last season already in Serie A, which is fantastic. A testament to who we've signed to replace Onana. Amazing, man. Limono Obaka Warrior, good to see you in the house. Future Hendrix in the house. Marotta buys better players than we had for free. I can understand how he does it. Oh shit. We've got Anthony coming through. We got a surprise guest coming through, guys.
Antonio. Yo, I hope you don't mind me gate crashing, man. I was live and I told people watching, can people let me know when Sharma goes live so I can either A, send you all over there, or me just pop in and say hi and then let me know. So I hope you don't mind, bro. I'm gonna head off to work soon, but I just wanted to hear you speak for a second. Bro, we just went to Naples and sent them all back home to their nunna. Like, that was crazy.
That was crazy. That was saying these. I mean, as much as we want to clown them right now, they're still the champions of Italy right now, Napoli. So that is big. That is massive. And what about your boy Nico today? We waited until December for his first goal, brother. Talk to me.
Vintage Nico. That was the drop 40 million on him to Cagliari and don't question it, Nico Barella. And that seems like a world ago that we were doing videos on that and whatnot. But that Turkish kebab with extra garlic sauce, that hits good, man. That hits really good like that. Thuram, electric. His off the ball movement IQ is just, it's next level, bro. Have you seen a hitman in Europe read low crosses as well as Thuram because he just seems to float and gravitate to a low cross like it's a magnet to him, man. And
yeah, man, yeah, it was good to see Cuadrado as well. Cuadrado coming on because we need him. You saw Dumfries went off with an injury. It looks like De Vrij also went off with an injury. The Dutch boys. So we need Cuadrado as much as we, don't like the guy.
Yeah, De Vrij's injury timing, like there's no good time to get injured, but with Pavard and Bastoni training with the first team again, I think, and Christmas period coming up, it might be the right time for him to take a break. But at the same time, man, we've gotten through this bad period of Roma, Torino, Atalanta, Juve, Napoli. And we've come out of it undefeated, Zil. We've come out of it undefeated. Only the point in Turin, which looking back on it now, are people going to really complain about it at one point, coming away from Turin with 1 point to Juve?
No, 100%. And this is, why, the rotation in Benfica. I know some people were like unsure why Inzaghi rotated so much. It's paid off now. These guys were well rested and, it paid off. That's why he did that.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. What did you think of the boys today, especially like when De Vrij ran off? We're basically playing two fullbacks at centre back against Kvaratskhelia, Osimhen, Politano. I know Elmas plays more centrally these days, but he's got that width, knowledge, and IQ from his career, which is why he's so comfortable being an attacking man in this system as well. Full credit has to go to them, bro, because a clean sheet. And dude, Sommer again, what a game from Sommer. A really, really good performance, saving everything that comes his way. And it just seems to keep happening on weekends where his predecessor, oh man.
No comment.
No comment and no refunds either. That's all I've got to say.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you saw, I made a short video the other day. I was like, Man United fans, we didn't scam you. It's just you guys, man. It's you guys.
Yeah. We've been scamming them since Marotta basically came to the helm, bro. Like we'll take your Trashley Youngs and put a Scudetto badge on it. We'll take your Matteo Darmians and basically say that we wouldn't take Skriniar back for him now, man. And then on top of that, you can pay 70% of Alexis Sanchez's wage while he's on loan as well. And then we'll go for one again with Onana. But crazy times, man. Because I can't stick around, I'm so sorry, bro. What do you think this can do for us, bro, moving forward? Because how many games do we have left now until Christmas break?
There is no Christmas break this year.
That's right. Bruno told me.
Please doesn't do it anymore, which is, kind of good and bad, I guess. We get more.
So what do we got? Home against Udinese on the 17th. You'd really hope that, we can get the business done there.
Yeah, Udinese are real bad this season.
Yeah. So do you think so? This little Lazio Bologna. Oh, that's a Coppa Italia game. Good, very good. Bene.
That's a BSEC. That's a BSEC game.
Yeah, for sure. So really looking at this, man, 9 points from Udinese, Lazio, and Lecce would be astonishing. I would even take 7 if you offered it to me now. But then again, I would take the 7 provided the point gets dropped in Rome. But even then, bro, if we can go to Napoli and win 3-0, we should be able to go to the Olimpico and make it Sardi's toughest home game of the season.
Oh, yeah. Lazio this season have not been impressive at all. So it's definitely not off the cards going out there and getting a win. The Sociedad one is like how important is that to you? Like, do you want to get first and go all out for that? How important is that for you?
I think Sociedad are starting to get tired. Fair play to them. They've had an amazing resurgence to get to where they are now over the last few years. But I'm watching them a bit in Spain as well. They're still getting decent results, but they're not in pristine condition to come to the San Siro and snake a win. So I think they're sitting back. I think they're going straight for the draw in this game. And I think that's going to advantage us. I actually think that we're going to beat Sociedad. And it's, I'd take 9 points in the league out of our next 3 games and take second position in the Champions League, if that's what you're asking. But at the same time, Zio, like, besides Munich and besides City, who really scares you in that pot? Who are you who's going to get drawn out of the pot and you go, crap, we might not go through?
Exactly. No, that's the thing. There's no scary teams out there, not that many. And especially, I don't know if you've seen it on Twitter, Arsenal fans have been giving it the big talk. I really want to get Arsenal now.
I would love to get Arsenal, bro. And that way you can go on DR Sports, you can go on Don Robbie and hit all them men up. And make sure you're taking the express train from Leicester. Get down there and show them all what it means to get to where we are, bro. Because I did see some of those comments on Twitter going about, oh, look at these guys chatting like you've got no European pedigree. Like, bro, it's literally you guys were still in high school when we won the Champions League, man. Don't act like
Yeah,
you didn't
yeah.
remember what was going on. You were there.
Yeah.
You were in the tournament.
Yeah, they say we go on about history, and then they bring up the 5-1 victory that they had at San Siro like 20 years ago. Say,
yeah, yeah. Bene. All right, my brother. Do you mind seeing me out so I don't disrupt the stream? I'm gonna head off to work, man. But it was so good to see you, bro. I hope you and your wife are doing really, really well. Forza Inter, bro. Come on.
Vamos, vamos. Thank you, the brother Anthony. Always good to see him. Always love seeing. I haven't seen Mo. Mo used to always come through like this as well. I miss seeing Mo when he used to just come in because me, Anthony, Mo, we share like the stream yard, so they're able to just come in and out as they please. But let me get back onto the topic, especially for you guys in the chat. Apologies, I didn't get to go through the super chat. Bruce Wayne, as always, like Lautaro. Like Zoma, he's always coming through for us this season. Bruce Wayne, huge win for Inter, 2 stars. Zoma, Acerbi. Yeah, shouts out to Acerbi. Barella man of the match, maybe. But Acerbi, we got to speak on Acerbi as well. Osimhen, yes, Osimhen's not 100%, but Acerbi, maybe, that could be the penalty on that one, but we'll talk about that as well. But another massive performance. He got moved from like left centre back to the central centre back. Doesn't matter. Acerbi always puts in his good performance. Prinolin, thank you, brother. I think you were a member in the past as well, so I appreciate that once again joining up the channel membership. Always. Every little helps. I appreciate you all. And M6 Adam, always change his name. He was M6 Leo. So M6 Adam, that's his real name. Once again, thank you, sir, for joining up the channel membership. And Eduardo, who is a trooper going for 23 months. The only concern is the amount of injuries. That is starting to get concerning now. Our cousins across the pond, Milan, or across the Navigli, so to say, they're getting a lot of injuries. So we're not even near their point. Like they've got so many muscular injuries. It's crazy. They need to do something about it. But it's starting to get a little bit concerning. I don't know how serious Dumfries one is because he went down 2 or 3 times with different things. And in the end, it looked like he was holding his hamstring for, I hope it's not his hamstring, because then he fell badly at one point and it was back injury, it looked like. In general, they've been talking about it. He was completely rested against Benfica because he wasn't even taken to Lisbon because they said he's suffering from fatigue. And there was a game before as well recently that he was not risked as well. So there's clearly, he's played a lot of football for Inter and the Netherlands. So hopefully it's just another precautionary one. But the De Vrij one, definitely, De Vrij was holding his groin. So that one definitely looked something a little bit more serious, but hopefully not too serious. And Prinolin also has super chat here as well. Very, very much appreciated, bro. There was no need for that. You already joined up the membership, so I really appreciate that. And there was something he said as well. Where is it? There was a little shout out, I think, that you asked me to do. Where is it? I'm sure I saw it. It's hard to go. The comments, it's not very easy to see in the comment section when I want to try find a comment. But I saw that you said something, Prinolin. Maybe you need to send it again. Let me see. Sorry, guys, this is not very good. Live. There it is. Found it. I'm with my nephew. His first Intergame live. His name is Rahul Esteban Naidu. Give him a shout out. Just say all will go well with Carly, his girlfriend. Yeah, all will go well with your girlfriend. I hope nothing serious is going on. But shout out to you. We've got the same name as me. And Esteban, is that inspired by Cambiasso, the middle name? That is a sick name. Very, very interesting name. Very, very interesting name. Hey, Paki, good to see you in the house. Akash, good to see you in the house. Inzaghi. I mean, Allegri at the moment, he's showing his experience and that Cortomuso style that we know him for and getting the best out of that Juve squad. Let's be real. I often criticize Allegri because his team is the highest paid. He's the highest paid coach, etc., etc. But at the end of the day, the quality of his team is not that high at the moment, especially with all the injuries. But Inzaghi's job is just as impressive, if not more, especially in terms of style of play. Hopefully Napoli. It's Napoli Juve next week. To be honest, I'm not holding too much of my breath, Adam, but They were not too bad today, Napoli. They're definitely better than they were under Rudy Garcia. They were definitely better than they were under Rudy Garcia. And Language Tours is shouting out Acerbi for man of the match. That is a good shout. That is a good shout, 100%. I think it's between him, Zoma, maybe we can put Barella in there, and Hakan as well, of course. I love Meret should replace Donnarumma. Yeah, I'm not really big fan of Meret. I prefer Providel and Vicario to Meret. I just don't trust Meret. But he's not bad. Yeah, someone needs to replace Donnarumma. Yeah, that's for sure. Whether it's Meret, Providel, Vicario, that's the thing. Italy have got a good school of goalkeepers. Di Gregorio, Inter's boy. That's Monza. Obviously, he's not Inter's boy anymore, but Inter youth product. He's been maybe the most underrated keeper in the whole of Europe. But Italy is so stacked with goalkeepers at the moment that it's going to be hard for him. Yeah, but the problem is, James, Dumfries. Yeah, we do. Quadrado, we want to see him, but I think Inzaghi is talked about it that Quadrado still has this weird pain. He's got this tendonitis, I think in his Achilles, that's giving him issues. That's why he's only been playing 20 minutes. He's not been starting recently. He's only came on against Juve for 15-20, came on against Benfica for 15-20. Today came on again for the same amount. There's no extra minutes being given to Quadrado, so that means still physically he's not there yet. Quadrado, there's something not quite right with him physically, which I hope gets cleared up soon. Maximus, look at that, Napoli fan in the house. Shouts out to you for being a sporting Napoli fan. Clear above the best team. Root for you to beat Juve out. You need a left back. Hey, no, we don't need a left back. It's just our left backs. Di Marco at the moment is not in great form, but we definitely don't need a left back. And Carlos Augusto, who came on, is the backup left back. Had to play left centre back. Also did a good job. But no, we don't need a left back. You guys may need a left back. You guys are playing with Nathan, the guy they signed as a centre back. Juan Jesus played in the last game, and Oliveira's out for a while. Mario Rui is still injured, isn't he? So you guys might need left back more than us, to be honest. Smash that like button. Thank you, Mattia, for reminding the people like we smashed Napoli, 100%. One of the very best Inzaghi games in their Azzurri colors. Yeah, maybe. Again, not the best, stylistically or in terms of domination, but definitely in terms of just showing that this Inter team can be, the best team. It is the best team in Italy at the moment. And, if everything works out as things should, they should be winning that Scudetto in the end of the season. Kirby called Barella Kuzmanovic right after Barella scored. There you go. Kirby with the jinx that we needed to wake Barella up. Now Barella's going to play like his old self thanks to Kirby. So shout out to Kirby for that jinx. Hey, Napoli, direct your revenge to Juve. Yeah, 100%. Napoli hate Juve. So that's, you see, Napoli fans are not like, Milan fans now. Milan fans are supporting Juve right now against us. But Napoli fans, they despise Juve almost as much as we despise Juve. So that's we've got at least them to support us in this race. Hurry in the house! What amazing result! The thing, the title is ours to lose, especially after those two away games. Yeah, 100%. Our defense is elite this season. The Scudetto's ours. Yeah, when you think about it, and then Mattia pointed out earlier, this isn't even our starter defense. Pavard, who in theory should be our starting right centre back, out. Bastoni, who is our starting left centre back, out, and De Vrij, who has been recently, our starter centre back, got injured in the first half. So there's three starting centre backs that didn't partake, or for most of the game, in De Vrij's case, didn't partake in the game, and we still got a clean sheet with Carlos Augusto, who's not even a left centre back, playing there. Bisek came on. So that is, and that's what it's all about. It's not just about who plays at the back; it's about the team. The midfielders in front of them, the wing backs, everyone defensively is doing their job. The forwards, when they're pressing, Lautaro and Thuram, they also did great work in terms of pressing, covering lines. It's a team effort. When Inter concede goals, it's not because usually it's not just a centre back or the defenders being bad; it's the defending being bad. Thuram for me feels like a cheat code, but shout out to Zoma. He was amazing, 100%. Zoma and Barella, man of the match for Bobby Marley. What's up, Imperator Somnium? Napoli suck. No manager can fix them. Yeah, well, only Spalletti, I guess, can fix them. Only Spalletti. Real are good, even though they don't have a real number 9. Yeah, yeah, they have someone who is probably maybe the best player in the world, Real Madrid at the moment. That's the real selling point of Real Madrid at the moment. They have Jude Bellingham, who might be in form right now, the best player in the world. I called 4-0 in this goal. I'll take the L in 3-0. Wow, Kirby, that is very, very confident. Very, very confident. You were close. You were very, very close. Yeah, 100%. They've won nothing, and I don't know where the arrogance really comes from with Arsenal. Mo is a trade. I'm going to be the first to say to let him enjoy. Yeah, I mean, I've always joked about with Mo. He's always watched more Premier League than Serie A, but we'll get him on. We'll get Mo back on the channel to talk Inter, his real roots, his real love. We're all those who criticize. Yeah, I never understood that. 100%. Like I said it from the beginning. Play the Primavera boys. Play the kids against Benfica. I don't care. It's all about this Napoli game, and it 100% paid off. Thank you once again, Mattia, for reminding the people to like and subscribe. Osimhen, who exactly? We also have Jasper, who became a new YouTube member. Good to see you, Jasper. I've never actually seen you in the comment section before. New name in the comment section. Forgive me if you have, but usually, we're a pretty small community here, so I do recognize most of the name. But thank you, sir, for becoming a channel member. Welcome, Jasper. I got you all with my reverse psychology. You did, Kirby. We need more of it. We need more of it. Next time, do something for maybe for Mkhitaryan. We need a goal for Mkhitaryan now. It's been a while. Milan fans are sad rooting for Juve, such a clown team. Exactly, man. Exactly. Imagine rooting for Juve, man. Crazy. Wow, look at this stat. Çalhanoğlu has more goals than Milan last 6 games. That is hilarious. But anyway, guys, let's get into the screenshots that I usually, I always try to prepare for you guys. Starting off with this great picture, Hakan leading the team after his goal. Barella, look at him. He looks starstruck. He looks like he can't believe what Hakan just scored, because that goal was absolutely crazy. And Captain Lautaro as well, following him behind. The game, how did it start off? Surprise inclusion by Mazzarri. Elif Elmas started instead of Zielinski, who apparently had, small, maybe fatigue or injury, with Anguissa and Lobotka in the midfield. And Elmas was the guy that hit us first on target. Great shot from distance by Zoma. Straight, first few minutes, reactive there. Good save. And Elmas in general was quite active, quite energetic, and interesting inclusion from Mazzarri. And then Politano also had to go. We know Politano always plays quite well. Politano against Inter, he's still got that probably a bit of anger towards Inter in the way we treated him. And when Conte came in, we got rid of him quite harshly. He's always had interesting performances against us, especially remember when he was at Sassuolo. It was probably one of the reasons why we signed him in the first place. But always cutting in on his left foot, the Italian Robin, and here he had the crossbar. So Napoli were dangerous. They were creating and they were dominating the possession a lot in the especially first half an hour. We almost, at some points, we struggled to get out of our own box. But aside from like shots from distance, Napoli didn't really do too much. Yes, they dominated the ball. Yes, they got into interesting positions. But did they create anything worthwhile? Was there any high XG chances created by them? No, there wasn't. Because I think if I saw it correctly at halftime, they only had about 0.16 and 20 XG in Napoli, so nothing impressive at all from Napoli. Actually integrated the best chance in the first half, aside from the goal, which wasn't even a good chance. But there was this Lautaro chance where he, we know how Lautaro, he's got that poacher instinct in him, where he manages to scramble his way into like half chances like this one. It was quite acrobatic how he got there, but Meret did quite well to save this one. But this was probably the best chance of the first half, and integrated it, not Napoli. But this, oh my goodness, guys. RPG missile from Hakan Çalhanoğlu. Absolute, like that rocket emoji is perfect for this because he hit that so true, so hard. Like before Merritt even hit the ground, it was behind him, the ball, because it was hit so hard, so perfectly. I don't think Hakan could have hit that better if he ever tried. If he tried that 100 times, well, actually, Hakan probably can hit it if he tried 100 times, but literally a picture perfect goal. That is one of the goals of the season. And, Barella start putting a little assist there as well. It was a smart play from Barella, recognizing that Hakan is behind him. What a goal from Hakan. And then his celebration as well, kind of giving those, Jude Bellingham vibes these days. That's Jude Bellingham's celebration, isn't it, these days? But whew, what a goal. And, what I've been saying this whole season and what I said to Dom was a bit surprised when I said it to him, the Napoli fan who we did the preview with. This is the best midfielder in Serie A, guys, at the moment. He had a mistake in the first half from which Napoli almost took advantage. He didn't make a mistake passing out from the back. But in general, the goals this guy is scoring, even, okay, a lot of them are penalties, but still you need to score penalties. The performances defensively, the passing, the tackles, everything. He's the complete package as a CDM. He's become the complete package. Hakan FC, Ahmed, yes, you guys are winning constantly now. And this is the best midfielder in Serie A right now. And I'm glad he proved it today. He proved that Hakan Rocket is back. And yes, Jasper, very good point. I didn't manage to get a screenshot of it, but there was a goal that was disallowed for offside. And actually, it was the Thuram goal, Thuram and Lautaro linking up. It was actually so close to offside. It was just literally Thuram's shoulder in real time. When I saw it, I was like, oh yeah, he's way offside. This is fine. But actually, when they showed the VAR, when they showed the actual line, it was literally just Thuram's shoulder. It was so close. That would have been such a nice goal because it was a beautiful link-up play between Lautaro and Thuram. And that would have been also a nice way to open the scoring. But the Hakan one is better though. Let's not lie. Bro, where have you been? I've been on the Hakan ever since this guy turned into a CDM last season. I've been on the Hakan train. I've said I don't like this guy as a mezzala. I didn't like him when he, was a number 10, when he thought he was a number 10 at Milan. But when Inzaghi last season, when Brozovic was out with injury, since I think Barcelona at home, this guy has become one of my favorite players at Inter and in general football. That is his position. I don't want to see him ever play mezzala or anywhere else. Like, this is his position, and he is really good at that position. I really, really like Hakan in that position. He's turned me 100%, and that has been for a long, long time now. Yeah, it's nice, man. It's easy. You don't need to be doing some mad, dances and things like that. It's just a nice, easy, simple one, and iconic already. Because once you play for Real Madrid, whether other players do that, when Rashford used to do this celebration, it's not like he was the first one to do it. But once you do it, once you're playing for one of the big teams, and you how Lautaro's this one, like once you got trademark that something very simple, that's it. It becomes iconic. I like it. All three goals were top class. Yeah, all three goals today were really, really nice. I'll keep complaining about Barella. I think it's starting to work. I mean, finally, we've been complaining for a while. We've been complaining the whole season about Barella. So it's finally starting to work. And Barella actually, I think he should have done better in the second half with his chances. Mkhitaryan had a nice run, and then he slides it into space completely free, but he messes up the touch, and that chance was ruined. But that was also potentially that's a 1v1 chance there for Barella to shoot on goal, but his touch let him down. So even there, even though it's probably Barella's best performance this season, like there's still moments that you see like it's not 100% Barella. Like it's like, of course, everyone can have bad touches and things like that, but there was that one moment, do you guys remember, early in the second half when he had the chance to cross it and he completely skied it? Like it was an awful attempt of a cross, and it went like rosette. It's like moments, he's got these like weird bozo moments now, Barella, which even in good matches he seems to have, which I don't feel like he had in the past. No, the pass was overhit by Mickey. I don't think he could. I mean, he did reach it, like he did touch it. That's what I mean. Yes, maybe it wasn't a perfect pass by Mickey, but I still think he could have done something a little bit more with it, Massimo. In my opinion, but yeah, you are right. It was a bit overhit by Mickey. Now let's talk about this controversial moment, like not like crazy controversial, but you know, a talking point, as Matteo also talked about earlier. Acerbi on Osimhen. So Osimhen messes up his touch, bit of a brick touch. He touches it, but the ball actually goes behind him, and obviously Osimhen is much more reactive than Acerbi, and he springs, turns, runs towards the ball, but he's already, because of the touch was so bad, and he's kind of reacting off it. He's already falling towards the ball, and then Acerbi, who was slightly slower than him to get to it, hits him from behind. There is a bit of contact. You can see, the shoulder or the arm, the hip, and the one that I think they focused on was the stud touching Osimhen's Achilles, and it definitely does. There's definitely contact, but it's very, very. It's not one of those where he could like stamps on him. It's like it brushes Osimhen's Achilles, and there's obviously like he falls over frontally because he's kind of pushed from behind. So I think he is on the edge. He is on the edge, but for me, it wasn't a penalty because he was already going down, hip to hip. And Osimhen, of course, was looking for the contact because he was already going down. As I said, he was already off balance. And Kirby saying that the touch on the ankle didn't change where he was ended up, I guess. But yeah, for me, it wasn't a penalty. And obviously, Napoli fans, if there's anyone here, I'm sure people will say that we are biased, and of course that's natural. But I can see it being given. That's the thing. I'm not saying, I don't think if it was given that I probably would have complained too much, because technically there was contact and there was touch, that arm from behind from Acerbi, because Osimhen is in front of him. But I think it would have been very, very, very soft. So I don't think it's a pen in my opinion. But if it was given, I probably wouldn't have complained too much. But you know who's going to complain? Aside from Napoli fans, Mazzarri. I want to see his post-match press conference, because, of course, he is known, world-class famous for his complaining and moaning in post-match press conferences. So I want to actually see what Mazzarri does say that. So we needed to give Mazzarri something to complain about and moan about. The Benfica game was literally meaningless, especially since Sociedad drew. Yeah, exactly. The fact that they drew literally made it that it was completely pointless, completely pointless. So yeah, hope Bastoni doesn't relapse. Our defensive numbers are getting scarce. Yeah, and this is numerically we need guys, because even like today, Bisek came on, and his first involvement was, I think, he got beaten by Raspadori. Like Raspadori just went around him way too easy. So again, Bisek, I don't think he's really ready to kind of just step in. We do need our, real centre backs, Bastoni, Pavard, to come back ASAP. So yeah, everyone agreeing with me on the no pen. I think it can't be because Acerbi moves his foot in that direction just to take his stride, not to challenge for the ball. Yeah, but at the same time, like Osimhen gets to the ball before him. But I agree. Like to me, it just isn't enough there. Like contact doesn't equal penalty. It has to be, what type of contact, how heavy is the contact. I don't think every single thing is a penalty. Every single contact results in a penalty. It's good we get a week's rest. That is true. That is true. It's Udinese at home, and we get a full week's rest. So hopefully, at least one of the Ryan Dumfries to recover. That would be amazing. At least one of those two to come back. Then at least, but not in an emergency. Mazzarri won't speak. They sent a director instead. They said they don't want him to get suspended for speaking about the ref. Wow, look at that already. So he wanted to moan. So you already know he wanted to moan, but they stopped him from moaning. It's lucky the older defender's been putting in work, because otherwise it would have been a problem. He's saying, "Oh yeah, Acerbi, man, I'm once again." He's a godsend, honestly. Acerbi is just, I can't believe it, how consistent he is. How was, again, touch wood, how injury free he is, and he's playing 90 minutes back to back to back to back to back. Like Bastoni's never played as much football as Acerbi's played here for Italy and Inter, and he still like continues to just troop on. Like his body is made of something very, very rugged. And here it is, Barella's goal, created by Lautaro, another assist, another goal contribution for Lautaro, who is just, this season is unreal. Like today wasn't even a really good game from Lautaro, but still managed to put this great moment of quality together. Barella here, his touch was completely perfect, takes it into his stride. Awful defending by Napoli, by the way. Look how many Napoli defenders are there, and Barella just wiggles in and out like a ski, like those skiing guys, those professionals that ski on slopes. Just weaves in and out, left foot, right foot, quick feet, and then finishes with his left foot. I think he finished with as well in front of Meret. Great finish as well. And that's his first goal, guys. We waited until what's the date today, 3rd of December, to see Barella's first goal for Inter this season, and it was worth the wait. What a beautiful goal! What a beautiful goal! Well constructed. You can see Carlos Augusto in there making the run up from left centre back as well. Augusto had a solid game. And I was thinking at the moment, I was like, Lautaro, pass it to Augusto. It's completely free. Of course, Lautaro knows much, much better than me, who's moaning from the couch, and he created that. I love the celebration as well with Thuram, Barella kind of doing kind of like a Luca Toni a bit. So in that celebration, I'm so happy, man. If Barella comes back, that's the scary thing with Inter. We've got guys like that out of form, like Barella. Like imagine if you get the real Barella on a good consistent form now, where he can bully Udinese, like our next games, Udinese, Lazio, Lecce. Like wow, that's the scary potential of this Inter team. And then we could have had even more, like Lautaro here. I didn't even see that actually when I was taking the screenshot. Thuram is completely free and he's onside because Nathan is keeping him onside on the far post. Dumfries cuts it back to him. Lautaro hits it first time with his left foot, completely skies it, mishits it, but I didn't even see that. He potentially could have laid it off to Thuram, who was completely free. But who cares? In the end, it worked out. But it just shows you this Inter team. Like again, it wasn't like a crazy, amazing performance, but even like this, we were creating lots of chances. And yeah, there you go. Matteo shows the XG. Napoli had all that possession and all that territorial advantage, but truly, really and truly, we were the ones who made the most of it. Have a look, actually, FOTMOB stats. Yeah, look at that. Napoli, 57% possession, 43 for Inter. Exactly 1 XG. I've never seen that. Exactly 1 XG according to FOTMOB here, and 2.82 for Inter. Same amounts of shots on target. 3 big chances created, 1 big chance missed. Look at that. Inter, this is what when you're having a tough away match. Like this was a gritty performance by Inter. We committed 13 fouls, and Napoli only committed 2. It just shows, it was quite a physical, gritty defensive performance a lot of the times. But those are the performances I enjoy the most. Like to this season, my favorite performances are the Atalanta one away, because again that was super difficult. Rain, Atalanta were playing super dirty. It was difficult, but gritty, clinical performance from Inter. I really, really enjoyed that. This one here, this 3-0, really, really enjoyed this. This as well. And then also, obviously, the swashbuckling win of the season till now, the Inter Fiorentina, that was an amazing performance as well. But those have had to pay, and obviously Milan Inter 5-1. Obviously, that's the favorite. But I've really enjoyed these gritty performances like the Atalanta away and this one, Napoli away now. Gatti scored from there. That's true. But Gatti needed 2 takes. He missed the first one, and then he got his second chance to shoot on goal again. And thank you, Mattia, as always. Yeah, it is annoying that Juve still have that 2 points gap behind us. But surely at some point, the injuries, the Scortomuso, the style of play, at some point, it's not sustainable. But the thing is, they only play once a week, so it might be sustainable. It's a huge confidence boost that Barella scored and Chala scored from the game. Yeah. I mean, Chala's been scoring a lot anyway, so I don't think he needed that confidence boost. But Barella, for sure, he needed that goal because all he has in terms of goal contribution this season, I believe, is the was the Salernitana assist, and that's it. So he definitely needed that. Has to be Milan smashing 5-1. Yeah, that's to be the favorite performance of the season, of course. Other chances for Napoli, not too much here and there. There was a couple of interesting ones. This one, like Osimhen, you can see he's not in shape yet. Maybe a fit Osimhen would have got this on target, but he did put this quite wide. Like an early cross from Nathan from the left-hand side. I've seen Osimhen score or at least get some of these headers on target because he's really, really good on headers, maybe the best in the league. But yeah, we talked about it. Dumfries' injury was holding his hamstring a little bit, but hopefully nothing too serious, nothing too bad. And yeah, we've talked about Jan Sommer, potential man of the match. And yeah, this is what the saves I screenshotted it. This one wouldn't have even counted because it was offside or something like a foul was called, but he still managed to save this. Like it just showed like Sommer was just on it today, like he has been all season pretty much. Amazing, Jan Sommer. As Anthony said, like, the guy that we sold for Sommer on the other end is doing some madness. He's getting memed and he's getting destroyed by Premier League fans, by his own fans. And we've got this guy who is just stepping up, already has more clean sheets than Nana ever had in Serie A. And yeah, what a keeper we have on our hands. And yeah, this is the way we wrap up the game. Cuadrado comes on again. We keep talking about it. Cuadrado is really important because Dumfries, it looks like his purple patch is over. He had a good, start to the season, September, October, maybe was even Inter's best player for those couple of months. But that purple patch now is definitely over. He's fatiguing. He's physically a little bit, destroyed. So we really, really need Cuadrado to get back to fitness as soon as he can, because this is what he adds to this team. He's got this ability to find these crosses that I don't think Dumfries will be able to do a cross like this. And Thuram is, adding these kind of poacher, good movements, striker goals to his game, which is we need him to do that for sure. And it was good to see him scoring. He needed a goal. I think he's been a few games since he's scored. Let's have a look. Actually, I'm trying to find the celebration because he did like a kind of like a Bobo Vieri, Adriano type of celebration where he took his top off. Yeah, here it is. FCIM Pictures has got it. He knows. Thuram celebration. Like it was kind of like Adriano. Christian Vieri used to do it a lot as well. Worth the yellow card for sure. Worth the yellow card, 100%. Oh no, wait. I think Smiley must have gifted, right? Because there it is. There it is. Yeah, proper throwback. You don't see strikers doing this a lot, but yeah, it gave me very much those Christian Vieri, Adriano vibes. Mike Ma, thank you, member, for 8 months. Appreciate your support always, Mike. Thank you very much. Hope we can recover injuries soon. Yeah, 100%. As I said, I'm waiting to see. Let's see. Actually, maybe they're starting to do post-match interviews. What Inzaghi and Co say about these injuries, because it really is important. Yeah, like you said, like De Vrij needed to rest, but there was no space. There's more optimism on Dumfries. We still don't know if it's a cramp or a muscle problem. At least, okay, we'll recover Bastoni this week, and the following week, I think Pavard too. I saw him work well. Let's hope we don't lose them again. That's good. That's good news. So hopefully Bastoni will be back for the Udinese game. Maybe not start, but at least back in the squad. He's talking about, once again, we want to recover Bastoni. We'll see about De Vrij and Dumfries. There's more pessimism about De Vrij, because De Vrij, you could see, was pointing to the groin. I think Dumfries was just, in general, just tiredness and lots of attacks on him physically. We spoke about Marcus Thuram. He says he's got a lot of hunger. He must continue like this. We found two forwards like Arnautovic or Sanchez who did well on Wednesday. Yeah, we need those two to step up when they come on as well. Barella interview. Let's see what he says. Napoli, champions of Italy for a reason. They are very strong. We suffer against them. They have strong players, but we have shown who we are. We want to fight until the end. I can only thank my teammates as it's been a difficult moment for me. Yeah, look, he's also recognizing the guys. Like, you know, we're not moaning for no reason. Barella himself is recognizing that it was a difficult moment for him. The plays weren't coming. They always trusted me. This goal is for them and for my family. The assist, thanks to Chala's shot. Otherwise, it would have been of no use. Scudetto fight, the championship is very long. We experienced it firsthand. 1 year we won. 1 year we lost. Juve is the most difficult team to face due to the game system, because of their play style. Here we had more spaces and we used it. Yeah, fantastic. Yeah, Dumfries was not good this game. Yeah, let's wrap it up, guys. I need to go. Let's wrap it up. Who was the man of the match? I know people have given shouts for Zoma, which I maybe agree with. I've seen shouts for Barella. He's been given the man of the match here from FotMob. Social shouts for Acerbi as well, deserved. I don't know how Dumfries and DiMarco got such high ratings once again. Similar to the Juve game, both Dumfries and DiMarco weren't very good today. Let's see on here. Yeah, Barella also given man of the match here from SofaScore. Let's have a look at the average positions. Yeah, not as much of a compact Inter as usual, a little bit more stretched between the lines. Because look how high Dumfries played today. But yeah, he did not have a good game today, Dumfries. And Barella played a lot higher as well. You can see he was getting very involved in the final third today. So yeah, I mean, let's have a look actually. What are Barella's stats that gave him I guess he got a goal and an assist. Yeah, goal and assist. Oh, look at that. Very neat and tidy, 92% pass accuracy. 1 out of 2 shots on target, 2 out of 2 successful dribbles, 3 out of 4 long balls, 3 recoveries, 3 deals won. Yeah, that's a good performance. That is a good performance. Yeah, I'm leaning towards Barella now, to be honest, because Zoma did 100%, as I said at the beginning. Excuse me, as I said at the beginning, he did make big saves, but none of them, again, is not to like take anything away from him. But if he didn't make any of those saves, I would have been like, you should have made that save. So like he did make some saves, and he was active, reactive. But I think Barella had a game-changing performance, at least, or big match affection from his performance. But also, somewhere, let's have a look quickly at his stats. 4 out of 4, so he made 4 saves. The XGOT phase, so the amount of XG of the shots on target, so it was like at least 1 goal was expected from the shot, the quality of the shots he faced. So that shows, good saves that he made, quality saves. Passing wise, yeah, he did make a few mistakes today, 61%, but who cares? And he was solid on like corners and claiming from crosses and things like that. But yeah, no, Zoma was really good. Zoma was really good, definitely. But I feel like Barella needs one. I don't think we've ever given Barella man of the match this season. I'm almost giving him one for charity now, just for like, just as like a little charity. Like, go on, have it, son, and now give us more, just to give him like the confidence. Not that Barella watches my channel, but hopefully it does him some good. Let's look at Hakan. Oh, not as heavily involved today. Only 56 passes, Hakan, and 51 completed. But that was because Napoli dominated most of the game. Lost a lot of ground duels. Only 1 out of 6 he won, which is weird. Miki was solid. Mkhitaryan was solid, better than he has been recently. Because he gave the ball away a lot less today, even though only 76% pass accuracy. But he was better than some of his recent outings. But look at that, 10 recoveries. This is why Inzaghi loves him. 10 recoveries, 9 duels won. Also 9 lost, but look at that. He's just Inzaghi's trooper for a reason. And then Darmian, we have got to get Darmian and Dumfries credit though. They did marshal Kvara quite well. He's their main creative outlet. And look at that. Acerbi made Osimhen have a 5.6 performance. Nothing, not much to talk about in terms of Osimhen. Still coming back from injury, but yeah, pocketed by the evergreen Il Grande Leone Acerbi, the guy who defeated cancer. So what's Osimhen? Lautaro had a decent game. Yeah, of course, we've got high standards for Lautaro, but in general today, I liked his pressing, his effort off the ball, which he always does, and then also provided the assist, so nothing too bad. Barella also helped with the pocketing Kvara for sure. It's always a team game when you're trying to pocket someone like Kvara. It's not just a 1v1. Yeah, he did, but less than usual because that's what I'm saying. Yeah, 100%. I definitely want to see. I think we realized though. You see with Inzaghi, like you remember a few seasons ago when it was Vidal was the centre mid that he always used to play in Champions League in the group stage, and I think Frattesi is that this season. It looks like Carlos Augusto and Frattesi and Alexis, by the looks of it, are like the Champions League guys now. So definitely, I think we will see Frattesi against Sociedad as well. Yeah, 100%. Acerbi pocketing like nothing. Acerbi for me, man, is Darmian. We don't need to speak about that guy anymore, Mattia, now. But yeah, Darmian. I mean, yeah, here like underrated performance today because I don't think he did anything like crazy big, but Darmian is always solid. I think he deserves his 7 out of 10, as usual. And yeah, shout out to Carlos Augusto. Look at that, he got a 7.2 given here. Played pretty much most of the game, 72 minutes. Solid. There was one moment where it kind of looked like he maybe like chested it and it went onto his hand, but like apart from that, he was actually quite solid. 4 recoveries, 7 duels won. He was solid in the air as well. Not easy coming into a position that he doesn't really even play in. So shouts out. And then of course Thuram. Let's see how many dribbles he completed. That's always nice to see with Thuram because we never usually actually today just as I say that, yeah, he didn't even do any dribble according to BotMob anyway. Let's have a look what SofaScore says. Because all these, oh no, actually, yeah, even they say 0 out of 0 dribbles today. But look at that, 94% pass accuracy, always neat and tidy, technique, IQ off the charts. That is Marcus Thuram. So yeah, I'm sorry guys, I know we want to give it to Sommer and Acerbi, but I'm giving the charity man of the match to Barella today, a goal and an assist. I just have to give it to my boy Nico because he's been suffering. He's been down bad. He's been sad boy season for Nico, as he said himself in the interview. But yeah, guys, that was it. Inter 3, Napoli 0. What a performance. Now we've got a week to wait until the next game against Udinese. Hope you guys enjoyed that. My match reaction. Yeah, I didn't see Di Marco as a left centre back 100%. Good to see you, Pesisa. Make sure you leave a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Keep a lookout on the channel. I will be making content in this week. And I might do another Q&A, members only Q&A. It's been a while since I've done one of those. So look out on the community post for a members only Q&A because I owe you guys. Thank you all for the support. Thank you, Kirby, for always the streams in the Discord as well. We are enjoying, guys. We're enjoying that first place in the league. We are enjoying Marcus Thuram. We are enjoying Barella, and we are enjoying Hakan Çalhanoğlu, best midfielder in Serie A at the moment. Ciao ragazzi, always, Forza Inter.